This is the incredible story of Forward, a healthcare startup that aimed to revolutionize primary care with the help of AI. They developed these sleek high-tech booths called CarePods that allowed patients to self-administer medical tests without ever interacting with a human, at least not directly. With big names like Google and Uber on their cap table, they raised over $650 million, including a massive $100 million Series E in 2023. But despite all the hype and money, Forward didn't just fail, they crashed and burned. Their locations across the US started closing in November 2024, and by December, all 10 locations were shut down. So what happened? Why did this once highly valued startup implode so quickly? Well, it turns out there were some major cracks in Forward's armor. First off, their automated blood draws often failed, which is pretty embarrassing for a medical service that's supposed to be all about efficiency and accuracy. Imagine having your arm stuck in a machine while it tries to draw your blood, but it just doesn't work. Not only is that not a great experience for the patient, but it also raises questions about the reliability of the technology. Then there's the issue of patients getting frustrated because they couldn't figure out how to use the machines. When you're sick and just want some quick medical attention, struggling to figure out how to use a touchscreen interface can be really annoying and disheartening. But perhaps the biggest blow was that it was revealed that each CarePod cost over $1 million to manufacture and maintain. And let's face it, even if you're in the healthcare industry, that's a lot of money for a machine that can't even draw blood properly. This high cost was a major drain on the company's finances, especially since they weren't able to secure enough users to make it worthwhile. As a result, Forward was forced to slow down their expansion plans and lay off a significant portion of their workforce. It was clear that the company wasn't growing as fast as they had hoped, and the financial strain was starting to show. So what can we learn from Forward's downfall? Well, it seems that their downfall can be attributed to four key reasons. First, they over-relied on an unproven technology. The CarePods were supposed to be the future of healthcare, but they just weren't ready for prime time yet. Second, they had high operational costs, which made it difficult for them to turn a profit. Third, they faced regulatory and logistical challenges as they tried to deploy CarePods in various locations. And fourth, they neglected their core services as they focused on developing the CarePod. Now, here's the interesting part. AI could have actually helped Forward avoid many of these pitfalls. If they had used AI-driven tools to analyze patient interactions with the CarePod, they could have identified potential technical failures and user experience issues much earlier. AI could have also helped them predict the high operational costs and logistical challenges that they faced. Additionally, AI-driven sentiment analysis of patient feedback could have helped them identify areas of dissatisfaction with the CarePod well before it became a major problem. Basically, AI could have stepped in as a critical friend, providing valuable insights and helping Forward avoid some costly mistakes. This is all fascinating stuff because it shows us that AI isn't just a magical solution that's going to transform every industry it touches. It has to be implemented correctly and used in conjunction with sound business practices. Otherwise, you might end up with a bunch of fancy technology that doesn't solve any real problems.